Welcome to the Joyage Kingdom. In today's video, we're talking about that project, HypeBears. I'm sorry, any project that has the word hype in it. This is a new NFT project with a absolutely just ridiculous amount of hype, but it didn't exactly feel like the same kind of hype and demand as like HypeBears had or Zuki had, and so we're going to talk about that. I hope you guys stay to the end of this video because there's a lot of things that we need to cover in this video, and I'm going to probably have to update this the same day or the day after because there's going to be developments happening. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't liked this video already, I appreciate you doing that. It helps the channel out so much. Just click out of full screen, smash the thumbs up button for me. Helps me out so much. As always, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. This channel is brought to you guys by Subducks, an NFT project doing all the things right. They've got just everything, all the things that I agree with. They're doing the same shit, and that's why the Joyage Kingdom partners with the best projects in the game. Let's get into this video. This is the HypeBears Twitter page. I'm sure you've seen it. It's everywhere. It's just the only thing I see about this is whitelist. Literally, I see HypeBears and I just see the word whitelist next to it because all I see is whitelist. Every single tweet is about a whitelist. Every single tweet about the founder is about a whitelist. I literally don't see anything else. And so what my prediction was, I didn't put this out publicly, but was that we're not going to see that much hype. It's going to be, it's just too overhyped at this point. They don't have any brand, none, like not zero. There's no brand at all, none, dude. It's bad. It's really bad. There's no brand. It's 100% speculation. Anonymous founders. You know what? Actually, I'm getting too emotional. Let's just review this project. So if we head over to their Etherscan, they've got a pretty good spread. There's no whales. 1% is the most, so no problems there. This is the HypeBears official OpenSea. They're at floor price currently at 11:19 p.m. February 2nd. In Mountain Time in Colorado. We have a 1.1 ETH floor, 7.1 thousand volume traded, 7.5 thousand owners, 9.6 thousand items. Here's what they look like pre-reveal. And there's been quite a bit of FUD, so we're going to talk about it in a second, but there's been a lot of FUD leading up during the mint, and so that's caused the price to, instead of being hyped because of all the hype and amazing marketing they've done, it's done quite the opposite effect, actually, which is funny because in a bull market, it's not that hard to not go to the moon, especially if you have a project with this much demand. It shouldn't be hard. So the fact that they're struggling and in fact going absolutely backwards, you know, an hour ago when I was checking their shit, it was at 1.4, and if you scroll up, it has just consistently gone down. It's gone down by 0.01 at a time, all the way down to 1 ETH. And that is not a good sign, to be totally honest. And I'm going to double down and say it's because they have no branding. Not a single bit. There's no emotional tie. People are in this project to make money. That is why they're in this project. And I think it's because of that insecurity, the fact that everyone knows that everybody's in this project to sell, that they're starting to get worried that the owners are also thinking that. And I just forgot to mention, for people minting, it costed 0.4 Ethereum to mint. 0.4 Ethereum. That means they're going to make $11 million off the mint. That's why people are scared. Here's an example of some of the FUD people are posting on Twitter, saying there's an issue in their contract, basically saying that they're able to move your bags, move your bears without actually like anything. Like they basically have control over everything, is what they're saying. Like they have control. They have the approval from OpenSea to do whatever the fuck they want, essentially. And that's not a good thing to be able to have. Again, I can't actually verify this because I can't read a full smart contract. But according to this guy, this is all alleged. And you know, take it as FUD, take it as fake, just bullshit. But if it's true, this is kind of this is the sentiment. Okay, this is why the price isn't going up, because this is the narrative that people are scared of is coming true, because the team is fully anonymous, because they've done no marketing, no personal branding. And you're also going to see another tweet that HypeBears put out that pissed off literally every single person ever, including myself. Another thing that was very worrisome is if this wallet was compromised, then everyone is at risk, basically, and that's because of the issue that was baked in the smart contract that we just talked about. And then the final thing that people are talking about that is FUD is the thing that I just mentioned about that, the fact that it's 0.4 Ethereum to mint, and they're going to make $11 million with all anonymous people. And this is just one of those things, like, that's high risk. That is absolutely high risk. No, in an anonymous world, dude, you just don't know. You just don't know. So he basically went on the founder to say, who am I? I'm going to reveal it, but you have to go to my Discord, which is just another just fucking annoying, shilly, join my project, whitelist, get in the Discord, grind. Like, that's just the only vibe I get from this project. It's like purely marketing. And I can't understand this. I'm like, how are you literally not going to address this and make people join your fucking Discord to understand what's going on? Like, that's fucking annoying. So if we go into their Discord, they announced they're going to do a founders reveal in about a week. Again, that is purely anonymous. They could disappear before that or not. Again, I want to preface that just because they're anonymous doesn't mean they will run off with your money. I'm just saying that the chances of it are exponentially higher, right? And then he said, additionally, if we get to a 5 ETH floor, they will do some kind of social event locally with other hype bears and basically dox himself. And that's only if they hit a 5 ETH floor. I don't really see that happening, so I guess that's not going to happen. But the issue with hanging out in a Discord, the dangerous part about being in a Discord, especially if you're new, this is going to be a tip for anyone who's new in the NFT world. If you're jumping in and out of mints and new projects, the problem with hanging out in the Discord during a mint when there's potential FUD, when people are scared, the floor price isn't rising fast enough, you need to remember that there's two types of people in this Discord. One, people who already minted and are praying to God that the floor goes up, so that all they can do is just say, oh, we're definitely going to 60th tomorrow, like 100%. All they're doing is saying that to try and get people to be like, oh yeah, you're right, I should buy. And then the other half is people saying, fuck this, FUD. They're going to the, like, this is going to be rugged and blah, blah, blah. And it's a very, very toxic place to be. That's why I don't do too much degenerate shit anymore. Okay, so here's the HypeBears website. Now, I'll give them this. Their website is pretty stealth. I like it. I just like the way it's set up. It's cool. And again, like, look, the art on its own, the art is fine. It's not anything unbelievable, but the art is cool. It'll do, objectively. But it's not so much about the art now at this point. It's about the fact that people are waking up to the idea that, oh shit, all this project has done has just pumped and not actually done any brand work. And that's where you're in a high risk situation. Like, one of two things could happen. It could go to the moon or it could not. And that's the risk you take when you mint any NFT project. That's not just this project. Any NFT project, that's the risk you take. So in their roadmap, they have a social club. They've got the Hype Bank coming up, which is going to be their token for their ecosystem. They have staking coming up, a PFP mint. Not sure what quite that means. I guess they're going to have like another version if you're a holder that you get to mint, I assume for free. I fucking hope it's for free since you guys paid 0.4 Ethereum to mint, which I would never in my life do that. And then the final thing is merchandise. So this is the team. They got JPEG Enthusiast.eth. They've got Art. They've got XY, Square, and Yura. All four of them are fully anonymous. Here is the founder. He's a Doodle holder, Neo Tokyo holder, a Mutant 8 Yacht Club. And so I would be a little bit surprised since he's in all these Discords, especially Neo Tokyo. I bet people are like talking to him in like the Neo Tokyo Discord, like, hey, dude, you're a person. You're not going to do this, right? You're not gonna like rug everyone, right? But I have no idea. This is his page. Again, there's no personal branding here really. All he does is pump up HypeBears and tell people to get in the whitelist and get in the fucking Discord. Like, that's literally all I see. So again, yeah, they need to do so much more personal branding. It's painful. They've got a lot to work on. This is about the only piece of personal brand that I found on the entire anything about the project. It was just a little quick video of people walking around. I guess they got Hype Bear tattoos and stuff, and that's cool. I do like this video. They've got the merch here, and that's cool. I do like to see that. I would like to see way more of that. And we have art. There's nothing really to look at here. They're just, again, all pretty much everyone is just retweeting stuff and talking about the hype, the whitelist and stuff like that. So that's really all we're looking at. Here we have Yura, one of the artists for HypeBears, and what was interesting is if you went to his Instagram, it's private, which again probably doesn't help but add to the FOMO or the FUD, and people are like, why is he private? Is he gonna run away? Like, just because you have a picture doesn't mean you're doxxed, you know what I mean? And so people are probably worried just because they're like, whoa, this feels kind of scary. Then we have Art, which is the Rick. He's just one of the other people on the team. Again, he's just mainly retweeting and posting stuff about HypeBears. And then finally XY Square. Nothing else to add there. Same thing. Here's an example of all the stuff happening about HypeBears. If you just type it in and click on the latest, it's literally just everyone saying this fucking project sucks and everyone's gonna rug. That's literally all the sentiment I'm seeing on Twitter. That is not a good sign when a project is just getting started, at least for the short term. It is good if you have a good, strong project with fundamentals, because you get all the flippers out of the project, and then you get all the diamond holders. However, when it's driven by FUD like this, another project like what's it called, Beings, that B project that got like so much FUD because what's his name, the founder, was like talking shit about women and all this stuff. And so when you see something like that, and everyone is kind of shitting on the project, but it's like a conglomerate, massive amount of people on Twitter, that's a scary sign. It's a scary sign for any project minting. So guys, that's pretty much going to conclude this review. For my final thoughts, I want to stay as unbiased as I can. However, this screams stay away for me personally. I don't speak for everybody. If you are able to stomach this type of risk, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very high risk NFT project for multiple reasons. One, the mint is 0.4 ETH, right? So it's not that you get to start at 0.08 and work your way up and you get to take all this profit. No. You minted at 0.4, meaning a 1 ETH floor almost is a 2x. Right? In NFT land, that's not good enough for most people. And so for me, when I saw a 0.4 mint, I immediately I didn't pay attention to HypeBears. I was like, no. 0.4, that's absurd. And then the second thing is they have no personal branding at all. No personal branding. You can't survive just on hype because of all the reasons. I've been talking about this for months. If you are a project and the founders haven't done any personal branding and something stupid happens or FUD happens and you don't have personal branding to back it up, and you don't have people in your ecosystem, in your Discord, who have seen you talk at length and trust you, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. That's the answer. That's what's going on here. Okay, if he had done a full podcast with me or something, and he was fully doxxed, and then all this bullshit started happening, all this FUD started happening, he'd be able to say, hey guys, you know who I am. I went on this podcast, we talked about it, you guys know me, and that's able to create a little bit more trust. But when there's no trust, and then there's FUD, and then there's all these other factors, like they're a fully anonymous team, they're about to make $11 million off this mint, it spells out a bunch of just high risk. That's all I'm going to say. This project could absolutely do better in the long term. If they start to implement a bunch of things in related to their brand and start to focus on that and got away from all their fucking marketing, which is honestly, they've done so much marketing, it's crazy. If they stop doing that because they don't need to anymore, I think this project could do well. I just think that they need to prioritize that, and they need to have someone, clearly they need to have an advisor on the team who knows what they're doing, because all they've done is marketing. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed something. I hope you learned something. Again, I tried my best to stay unbiased, but I fucking didn't. Listen, if you're not following me on Twitter, at Cade Bergman, if you're not following me on Instagram, Cade.Bergman, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You gotta be following me there. Make sure you're doing that. If you enjoyed yourself, if you learned something, smash like in this video. It helps the channel out tremendously. Just one like, clicking the like button, just smashing it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. And until next time, actually, no, not until next time. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the side of me. And then, until next time, continue on your Joyage. Continue to learn. And be grateful you're alive watching this video.